Good morning, Chips. Oh my gosh, it feels so awkward. Guys, I got a haircut. You're not gonna laugh at my hair, right? You're not gonna laugh at me, right? I'm too scared to come out. Good morning, Chips. It's fishing time. It's gowiwa time. Guys, I'm so scared. You're gonna laugh at me! You're gonna laugh at me! Ah, my voice. Oh my gosh. No, laughing respectfully is still laughing at me. I'm scared. I'm too scared to get up. I can't. You're gonna laugh at me. I'm not bald. You can see I've got my hair still. It's not a bowl cut. Is it a bad haircut? No, but it's short, and you guys haven't seen me with short hair. So I'm scared. Give me a second. Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on, Chips. Hold on. Is it a bob? No. Yes. Kind of. No. It's shorter. It's short hair. It's short hair. All back. No, it's just my hair, but shorter. Why do you? By the way, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you. Okay. I'm embarrassed because you guys have never seen me with short hair before. I've had my hair like this short for a long time. It was only about 2 years ago I started growing it long. What do you guys think? Aiden, thank you so much for 6 months of Oakley membership. Wait, why are you awake at this time? Oh my gosh. This is how my hair used to be for ages, and then I just started growing it longer over the past 2 years, and it became super long. Yoshi, thank you so much for the super chat. It looks great on you, Richard. Thank you so much. Big thank you for the super chat too. So cute and cool. I'm gonna die of cuteness though. Actually, I look more... I am surprised because I've received a lot of compliments on my hair saying that I'm cute. But I feel like shorter hair makes me look cooler. Now this is little fit. I need the ice around my neck, as you guys say. This is my little fit. Little fit hair. Need to cough. Give me a second. But yes, this is my new hair cut. I've received a lot of compliments. Telling me I look very... Well, my hair is very cute, and yeah. As I thought, maybe short hair suits me the best. But my hair grows so fast that it's like hard to maintain my length. Because, you know, unlike you guys, I have lots of hair and it grows super fast. Oh, wait. Most hair suits me? Most hair suits me. Is saying bald going to suit me? The fin to hair length ratio? Stop making fun of my fin! Anyway, guys, I'm feeling nervous. I shouldn't be streaming right now. It is 2:44 in the morning. This is the last week I'm in Tokyo before I have to leave. I am running out of time. I am on a time crunch. I am feeling nervous. Like, I'm feeling the nerves. Like, I've got to wake up super early tomorrow morning. I should not be streaming. But here I am. Streaming. You're in Thailand again? Holiday? You think my fin looks bigger because I cut my hair? Does it look big? Now? Even? But yeah, I'm feeling nervous. I am feeling very, very nervous. I have so much to do, and I think some of the chicks brought this up. Like, you know, when you have so much to do, you just freeze. You get the ADHD paralysis. It's hit me. It's hit me. Did you get your fin sharpened at the head? I did not! My fin has not been touched. My fin is untouchable. Knowing how long fish streams, I know this is definitely a short stream. I'm streaming because I have been away from streaming for the past 4 days. Was it 4 days? What day is it today for you guys? This is Monday morning? Monday morning for you guys. So I was off streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But it feels like an eternity. I don't know why. Like, you know, other streamers stream like 4 or 5 times a week as well. But like, I did 4 streams last week. Well, 3 technically. One of them was no POV. But I mean, I did 4 things last week. So technically, 3 days off is not bad, right? But it feels like an eternity. Like, every single day I wasn't streaming, I was thinking to myself, like, I was just going about my day thinking, oh, I can't wait. I want to tell the chips about this. I want to tell the chips about this. And I really wish, like, I could have spoken to you guys stream during that time. But I took a little trip this weekend, last weekend technically. I was on a little trip, which is why I couldn't stream. So I had this trip planned since last year, and you know, it was before I knew all of this would happen, right? And I thought to myself, should I just waste all my money? Because like I already booked the flight, the capsule hotel. It was still pretty expensive, but a capsule hotel, my flight, and my ticket to... I was at ALGS. I went to ALGS only for Sunday though. And I wasn't there for that long, to be honest. But I had all of that booked, right? It was only supposed to be a short one. No, the flight was on Friday, and I was going to come back on, you know, Monday morning. And I thought to myself, you know what? I deserve to go on a trip away because I haven't traveled for over a year. And I mean, I guess I did go back to the UK, but that was more like, I don't know, that didn't feel like a holiday. But I thought, you know what? I want to at least go to Sapporo one more time before I have to leave. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna have this like a time to, because I was going by myself. This trip was just my only like a solo trip. So I thought to myself, you know what? This could be some introspection time. Hello, my comrade. 我的同志你好. But yeah, I thought, you know, this is gonna be a solo trip. I can use this to like relax and kind of get my thoughts together. And I did that, actually, to be honest. So I went on my flight, right? And oh my god, that was a nightmare. The nightmare started on the day of my flight. So my flight was on Friday morning. However, on Friday morning in Japan, all the JR lines went down. There was a fire on one of the JR lines, and because of that, there was no service on most of the JR lines. And the ones that were running were like on a severe delay, like hours behind. And I was like, oh my god, am I gonna get my flight? For context, it takes me half an hour to 45 minutes to get to the airport. About 45 minutes to get to the airport. me 5 hours to get to the airport. 45-minute journey took me 5 hours. And I had to go some stupid routes as well to try and get there because I couldn't take my usual route. Remember mentioning on Discord? I showed you guys as well the tweets where I've like what Ueno Station look like. Holy what? Yeah, because I had to... Okay, normally I just have to take one train and switch and then take another, right? So I take one train and I switch and I go to like the airport line and then like that's it. But like the delays were so bad. I had to take one train, go to another train. Like basically it was so bad. From my station, it kept stopping at every stop, right? But and every stop is stopped for like half an hour. So I was like, okay. And then the line that I needed to take to get to switch, that obviously I couldn't get on that line because like, you know, JR was, I mean, Yamanote was just completely down. It was completely disabled. Like it was not running. Was it only you, me, and Maho talked on VC? No? I was not on VC on Friday. Or Discord. Yes. I was, well, yeah, that morning, yes. So, yeah, so I I was like, oh my god, am I gonna make my flight? Like, I decided to go on this little trip because, you know, treat myself and not waste my money. And now I probably can't make it anyway. So, Japanese trains are so great and never delayed. I mean, this was like a big, like, you know, this wasn't something they could help. This was because of a fire, apparently. Like, and there was like videos of everyone evacuating the train on the tracks. It was really scary. Anyway, so sorry, I made it to the airport. Literally, as the flight was about to finish boarding, I was the last person on the train. I managed to get there. And that was nightmare 1. That was nightmare 1. So I was in the plane and I was dead tired. I had not been sleeping properly. So I was dead tired. And then I got to Sapporo and I was sleeping on the plane and I don't know. Anyway, I ended up getting to Sapporo and I actually was really happy because it's my second ever time in Sapporo. And it felt familiar because I went there last year and it felt nice to be able to recognize the station and know exactly where I was going. It had a very like natsukashi feeling, what's the word? Nostalgic feeling when I was walking through because like, oh, I remember Sapporo Station. I remember this trip from the airport to Sapporo Station. I remember the views. It's so snowy. It's so beautiful. And I was really happy to see the same views again. And it's like, it felt nice that I got to recognize it. And then I got to Sapporo Station and I found a really nice coffee shop. And I decided, you know what? This is my own solo trip. I don't have to be anywhere. I don't have to meet anyone. I don't have to do anything. I could just do whatever I wish. Like, I can do whatever I want. So, instead of like rushing to get to my capsule hotel to check in, I decided to take my time. I had like no luggage, by the way. I only just had like one tiny like carry-on, that's it. So I decided to like, you know what? I'm gonna walk around the station. I'm going to relax and explore. Because last time I went with like a small group, right? I was with Lan. And I thought to myself this time, I'm alone. I'm gonna do whatever I want. So I decided just to like wander around the station because the Sapporo station has like a shopping center. So I got to see all of the things that was on my bucket list to see before I left. Like I wanted to go to the Lindor shop. I wanted to go to like I just wanted to check like the winter specials for like certain shops and stuff. So I was just like wandering around and then I found a coffee shop and the coffees looked quite unique. It smelled really good as well. It had coffees and teas. And I got myself a tea and a small cake. It was a pear and caramel cake. It was so delicious. It was so good. I was thinking to myself, how is something inside the station tasting this gourmet? Like, it was so good. The coffees were smelling really good. The tea was also just surprisingly very nice. Had that famous Hokkaido milk. It just tastes like British milk. And I just sat there, decompressing, thinking to myself, life can be nice when you're living at your own pace. Because, like, there wasn't anything I could do, right? I'm not at home, so I can't, like, work on, you know, stuff. And I think being away from home really helped me. I hate to admit this, but I think I needed that trip. I think I needed to be away from home. I needed to be away from my own environment. I needed to be forced away from doing stuff. I needed that rest. And sometimes, like, you know, just sitting there and doing nothing is, like, really therapeutic. So I was just, like, sitting there and just drinking my tea and eating my cake, just doing nothing. And I haven't had that, you know, luxury of doing nothing for a very long time. So it just felt nice to just sit there and do nothing. So I did that. But I wasn't really doing nothing. I was on Discord. I was talking to you guys. I was like messaging on Discord because I really wanted to tell you guys what I was doing. Okay, the thing is, right, we have a company policy where we can't talk about any, just basic operation security, right? Basic OPSEC for most VTubers is that when you are on a trip, you can't really say it because of, you know, safety reasons. And this really, like, I don't know, for me personally, I like talking about what I'm doing. But, you know, I still have to follow, like, you know, basic safety rules and stuff, so I can't. But I really wanted to tell you guys, oh my god, guys, I'm in Sapporo, it's so snowy, blah, blah, but yeah, I couldn't. Talking about your Warhammer cousin? No, Warhammer cousin I was talking about today, I think. I was talking about her today or yesterday. It's like meditation by accident. Yeah, it felt like meditation. I was just sitting there, eating my cake, drinking my tea, doing nothing. Well, again, I was just on Discord talking to you guys. Exclamation mark Discord, by the way. If you guys want to join the Discord, it is free. We have like a little fish tank section where I just like literally yap. I just talk about my idle thoughts and whatever, you know, random stuff. So if you guys want to join that, exclamation mark Discord. So I was just like, you know, people watching, drinking my tea, eating my cake, and I thought, right, well, I'll get up and I'll make my way towards the line I need to take. So this time, okay, so you know last year when I went to Sapporo, I went to Susukino Station. And Susukino Station is like, it's kind of like, it's the station where everything is. And, like, you know, the round one, all the karaokes, all the restaurants, everything's in like Susukino, right? So I thought to myself, you know what? So I went to, last year I went to round one with Lan and we had so much fun. I was playing, like, what was I doing with her? I don't know. I just spent a lot of time with Lan and we were playing on the UFO catches and stuff. And I had such good memories, like, with Lan in that round one. But I told myself, near that round one, there was a capsule hotel that I noticed, and it was called, I can't remember the name of it, but it was a capsule hotel near that place, right? And I really liked it. I liked the look of it, so I talked to and the location was perfect, like literally 3 minutes from the station. So I told myself, you know what, next time I come back here, I want to stay in that capsule. If I don't come, you know, with Lan again or like some sort of group trip, I want to stay by myself in that capsule hotel. Because I've stayed in the capsule hotel before, but it wasn't really nice. This one looked really good. It looks so neat. So I booked myself like the capsule hotel just for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It was so nice. Like the bed area was so big because I think I told you guys, right? I sleep on a single bed, so it's pretty small. The capsule hotel bed, so it was like a little pod. Like it was like a little box. I was boxed in. I didn't take a picture of it. I should have, but the box was bigger than my bed at home. It's bigger. It's like how big? It's like a double bed. Like you can fit 2 pillows side to side. In my bed at home, like, you know, one in my bedroom, it's only 1 pillow. You can't put 2 pillows side to side because it's just the size of 1 pillow. So this felt like a luxury to me. I was like, whoa, this is a capsule hotel, but this is even bigger than my bed at home. So I was like rolling around, stretching around, just having fun, and oh, it was really nice. It was such a nice experience. So I really did a good job picking that capsule hotel. How could there be a capsule? You know what? Capsule hotels, they care about human rights. I could fit 3 fishes in there. Did you happen to meet any Apex pros, former or current, or other VTubers at LGS that you can let us know about? Okay, I was gonna talk about this in chronological order, but basically last year, right? It was Lan and I. So it was a small group: Lan, me, Lan, Elia, and DK. I can't remember if there was anyone else. I think it was us four. From the top of my memory, it was us four that went as a little group, right? This year, I was going to drag Kira Lily. But because I couldn't, because everything was up in the air and I was like I didn't know whether I would go or not. We ended up not like, you know, solidifying those plans, and I didn't want to make her commit in case I just cancelled last minute. So Rio, you're like, oh, yeah, I was about to drag Kira because I wanted to do like a little girls trip to, you know, a little girls trip to Hokkaido. So but I ended up going by myself, which means I was like all alone. But I did so I was actually hanging out with Elia this time as well. But she was busy because she was still like okay, so we planned to do this little girls trip, right? It was her and this other she's someone who used to stream Apex. I don't know if she still streams. She's a friend of Elia's, and so the three of us had this little girls trip. So I was gonna talk about it in chronological order. But anyway, hold on. Boxed in like the one shelved Buzz Lightyear's a toy store. The box was bigger. One of the pros of being in compressed form. That's true. That's true. I was actually like, I guess if I were bigger, maybe the space would be smaller. I mean, this area does sound nice. If you're claustrophobic, then I don't think capsule hotels are good. The more she says capsule, it sounds like castle hotel. I said capsule, not castle. Girls trip? Yeah, it was like a little girls trip. So, we're in the story phase. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to where I was. I was on Friday. So on Friday, I got there. By the time I got unsettled into the capsule hotel, I was like, it was quite late in the evening. It was about 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Guys, it was so treacherous. The snow. So last year, I fell 3 times on my butt. Okay, so I slipped on the snow and I fell on my butt. And it was so embarrassing. And I told myself this time, no, I'm not going to fall. So I was like walking at a snail's pace, just trying not to trip and fall. So when I got to the capsule hotel, I was like, I don't want to go back outside. I'm so scared. And you never be able to do a girls trip. The thing is, right, Elia also kind of like did the whole thing very, very last minute. So she went with this, I don't know if she wants to be... I don't know. Let me ask her actually if she's okay with being there. I mean, you probably won't know who she is because I didn't really know who she is. I don't know if she streams. Let me see. Are you? She might be sleeping now though. It's pretty late now. I hope she's sleeping. She's very cute. She's a very, very, very cute girl. And she was so adorable. I'll tell you why she was adorable. I'll tell you what happened on Saturday afterwards. So on Friday, yeah, I just thought to myself, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in the capsule hotel. I'm just gonna relax and, like, you know, enjoy myself. Just kind of like go offline for a bit and just like focus on myself. So I you know, unloaded all my stuff, and then I went to a shower. I went to the showers, and I literally sat there for 2 hours. Because I'm not paying the bills, right? It's hot water, but I'm not paying for it. So I just sat there for 2 hours in the shower, just self-caring, doing self-care. I was like washing myself, you know, using like skin scrub things. It felt like a spa, you know, and I just like sat there and I just like, you know, was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking about. Nothing important. 32 degrees, yeah, it was very low temperature. Listen to Vary the Light. Okay, so the thing with the capsule hotels, you're not allowed to make any noise at all. You're not allowed to talk. You're not allowed to listen to music. You can't do anything like that. So, I did not listen to music, but that's okay because I'm okay with silence. I'm not afraid of silence, unlike you guys, alright? So I just like sat there and I just let the water just cascade over me. Drake, thank you so much for the super chat. Cute haircut, thank you very much, thank you. So I just sat in the shower for 2 hours and that felt very therapeutic. It did. So that was my Friday. After the shower, I had a very long, like, you know, skincare session, and then I basically went to bed. And that's when I first got into the capsule pods, and I was like, oh, this is quite big. I didn't expect it to be this big, actually. So that was cool. And then the bad thing happened. So these capsules were covered by a curtain at the entrance when you go inside, right? It's covered by a curtain. And when you draw the curtain and when you open the curtain, it makes the most loudest noise. So basically, every time I was trying to nod off and fall asleep... By the way, I fell asleep so early. By the time I got to bed, it was like 9 PM, by the way. So every time I tried to like fall asleep, I could hear some like other girls. So capsule hotels, I forgot to mention, in case you're not Japanese, or you never been to Japan, or you never been to a capsule hotel, it is separated by gender. So the capsule hotel has a girl section and a boy section. And it's actually separate. It's so separated. Like, there's different lifts. There's a lift only for girls, and that goes all to the girls' sections and the girls' floors. And there's a lift only for the boys, and that goes all to the boys' sections. So, like, you will never cross paths with, like, the opposite gender. So, obviously, all the girls and all the people staying in my capsule, you know, floor were all girls. So every time they kind of opened the curtain or drew the curtain, it made such a loud noise, it woke me up. So unfortunately, the peaceful sleep in this massive capsule hotel bed was disrupted. Because while the girls weren't talking or making any noise on their phones or whatever, just them constantly drawing the curtains or opening the curtains to get out made so much noise. It depends on the hotels. Well, if it's split, I mean, yeah, maybe there's like capsule hotels that are mixed. But I would never stay in that. So I would never do that. Yoshi, thank you so much for the super chat. Women are real. They're so real. And you know what was even realer? These are women who like Apex. Literally everyone in that capsule hotel, or at least on the floor I was on, they were all there for AOGS. I was too scared and shy to talk to them though, and like most of them were Chinese. But they're all there for AOGS. And I felt a bit like, you know, hee, like, wow, they're all here for AOGS just like me, wow. Well, I mean, I guess they were going there for the entire weekend. I didn't. I did plan to use this time, you know, just as a little girls trip, right? So, women who like Apex? I know, isn't it crazy? You're half Chinese too. I'm not half Chinese. Women aren't real, but Fish's haircut is. Thank you. It is real. Yeah, the Chinese women Apex fans are crazy. Wait, so Mono, who were they there for? Were the Chinese teens competing? Anyway, they were like... It was literally just all Chinese women there for LDS. And I knew that because they were wearing the merch. And they had like Nessies and stuff. So I really wanted to talk to them, but I felt shy, so I didn't. But they seemed nice. They seemed nice. So I didn't have the best sleep, unfortunately, because they should really change the curtain thing, because I was so loud. And then I woke up quite late. I had a little bit of a cheeky lie-in. So I actually woke up very early. I woke up very early, like at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I remember I was like chatting on Discord a bit, and then I fell back asleep, and I woke up at like 11. And so the plan was, right, it was supposed to be me, Elia, and that other girl. We were supposed to be going to Otaru, which is a place in Sapporo near the airport, actually. We were supposed to do like a little, you know, little girls trip to, you know, explore this little tiny town thing, which has like, you know, lots of snow and mountains, as Mount Tengu, and like, you know, and glass art and stuff like that. But so the other girl, sorry, I don't know if I can mention her. I think I can. Let me see. I don't know. Do you think she's okay with me mentioning her? Well, I don't know. You can't, like, you know. Guess. Let me see. I'm assuming she's sleeping. Yeah, I think she's sleeping. Maybe. Anyway, so going back to the topic, so she actually came quite late, so she didn't wake up until later. And so because of that, we ended up getting to Otaru very, very late. And so Elia's plan was, so she wanted us to take the cable car all the way to the top of Mount Tengu and then go to the cafe and watch the sunrise from the peak of the mountain. That was Elia's plan. Like, she planned it all. And we thought it was going to be really cute, like a little girls trip, going to the mountain, taking pictures in the snow, eating you know, cafe food together while watching the sunset. It's a very romantic plan, right? And then we were planning to like explore the little town before the shops closed. But by the time we got there, it was already like 4 p.m. And the sun sets at like 4. So like by the time we got there, we're like, okay, now it's dark. So hold on. Let me just quickly catch up with the chat. A lot of women just like the Pro is like Alliance. I thought that you like Alliance for Yuki though, and Yuki's not there anymore. Perhaps I will become an Apex Pro after all. Just do it. You'll get so many fangirls, alright? If you want fangirls, become an Apex Pro. Oh, for VKG? Oh. There was one Chinese squad in the finals. How did you learn Japanese mostly? I just learned it from living here. It's not great. I learned it from, like, you know, acquisition and immersion, but you should probably study it properly. Oh, VKG didn't make it to the finals? Ah. Otaru is very nice. I love Otaru. It's so beautiful. It's so... I'm really glad. So I'm really thankful Elia made that plan because, like, I would have just... I'm going to be honest. I would have bed rotted. I would have just stayed in the capsule hotel and just rolled around in bed the entire time. So I'm glad that she made that plan. And she was like, yeah, we can do this. It's going to be so cute. You know, and then... but yeah, I'm still looking at fish like, oh, wait, why? You think my hair's silly? Huh? You don't like my hair, Nat? Poor Elia. Well, she also slept in. But, you know, I guess she was waiting like over an hour for the other girl, so maybe... Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, by the time we got there, it was really dark, right? By the time we got there, it was really dark, and yeah, but we still managed to. We still rode the cable car. Oh my god, the queue for the cable car was so long, and it was like outside, right in the cold. And the thing is, right, I was ready. I was prepped with my big fluffy coat. I had a scarf. And actually, to be honest, that was all enough to keep me warm. And I wore, like, you know, very long boots. I wore, like, knee-high boots. And I was completely warm. However, the other girl, the one that came late, she just arrived the night before, right? And she came from Southeast Asia. So she actually didn't have any warm clothes with her. And the poor thing was freezing in the mountains. And we were trying to keep her warm, but we were like stuck outside in this long queue to get on the cable car. So by the time we got in there, it was like an hour after queuing. She was frozen, the poor thing. So and by the time we got in the cable car, it was completely dark outside. It was pitch black. So we already missed the sunset. But we cable carred all the way to the top of Mount Tengu. And we went to the Tengu Museum. We went to the cafe. We had a little, like, you know... Well, that was the first thing actually all of us ate that day. So it was so late by the time we ate. Winter ready fish. Well, it's basically the same stuff that I took to Sapporo last year. I had this really, really huge fluffy coat. Actually, I'm going to show you guys a picture of it because Elliot took a picture of me. And it's so funny that I really want to show you guys. But I have to speak about this chronologically, okay? So, okay, so the first thing we did, we took the car to the top of the mountain. And then the first thing we did was we went to the cafe. Like a restaurant. Tengu, did you learn anything interesting about this cool mountain yoga? I did! Wait, cool, wait, I'll get to it afterwards. I'm going to post the pictures afterwards, alright? I'll post the pictures at some point. I'll post it in Discord. Anyway, so... Oh my god, it was so funny. I need to show you guys. Okay, but anyway, we went to the cafe. We had some food. And we were just like, you know, just chatting and looking out at the view. It was like really beautiful because we can see Otaru below and Sapporo below. It was like sparkly lights from the top of the mountain. It was so beautiful. And there were people skiing in the dark. And then after that, we had a look around at the gift shop. I bought some souvenirs. I bought... Guys. Oh, I'm so funny. I bought Kani, like crab. Omiyage for Kani. You know, my friend Kani Kanizawa. I bought her Kani stuff. Isn't that funny, guys? Aren't I so funny? Well, when I showed Elia, she giggled. So she thought it was funny. But I bought Kani snacks for my friend Kani. And I also bought like a small... There's like Shimayanaga, like bird, like these small white fluffy round birds. And my sister likes those, so I bought some souvenirs for my sister as well. And there was like 3 of them, so I was thinking to give one to Fish Bro, one for my sister, and then one for me, and the 3 of us can match. Funny and yummy cannibalism. Yeah, that's why it's funny. That's funny. I'm sure Kani will love it. Well, I'll tell you about her reaction because I gave it to her today. But I'm going in chronological with it. So I what was I say? So we were in the gift shop, and then Elia was so nice. So they were selling like gloves and hats, and Elia bought some for the other girl. And let me call her Mel. I'm gonna call her Mel as part of her name. So Elia bought some for Mel because she was so cold. So it was really kind of her. She got her little Shimayanaga woolly hat and gloves. It was very cute. Anyway, after that we went to the museum, the Tengu Museum, and oh my god, I've never seen that many Tengu Mel. M-E-L, Mel. Yeah, I've never seen that many like Tengu like masks in my entire life. It was crazy. So I took some pictures. I was gonna show you guys as well. And so this is Mount Tengu, so it's a mountain of the Tengus. And then there's this video. And the video was so weird. I don't know how to describe it to you guys. I wish I could show you right now, but it was a really weird video. I'll show you guys on Discord. I can't put it up on stream right now, but it was really weird. Like it was like a Tengu thing doing a Gangnam style. It was really weird. Like I remember the 3 of us just standing there like, what the hell? What the hell? Like we were just staring at like, what is this really weird video? Are Tengu masks the ones with the really long noses? Yes, that one. With a really angry face like... like angry face with a really long nose. I think that's like an emote. Yes, that one. Like Ken just posted it. That's a Tengu. So, oh, and then we also did omikuji. So they had an omikuji there. And I pulled the omikuji. I got Dai Daikichi. Dai Daikichi. Dai Daikichi is the highest level of luck. It means extremely, extremely lucky. It's the highest level. So, I was like, whoa. I got like, you know, the best fortune. And I was like really happy with that. I was really, really happy. Because I don't usually have good luck in that kind of thing. So I was very happy with that. And then after that, we took the cable car back down the mountain. And then what did we do after that? We went to the main like Otaru street. Because there's like a canal there. A really long canal. And it has like lots of lights. And it's really beautiful. So we went there. And we had a little stroll along the canal. It was very cute. So I actually fell. So when we went to the mountain, sorry, I'm going to rewind a little bit. You know when we went to the Tengu Museum? There was also there was also the peak of the mountain. You know, you can just walk out to the peak and just look from the peak. And I slipped. And I fell in front of everyone. I slipped and fell in front of everyone. Right on my butt, by the way. And... right on my butt. How am I clumsy? It's literally snowing. It's literally slippery with snow. How am I clumsy? you thought fell off. I did not fall off the mountain. Cole did not fall off the mountain. I fell around the peak part. There's like a fence there, so you can't fall off. But I fell on the snow, on the ice. It was like a really icy part, and I fell. And it was so sweet. So the girl that was with us, Mel, right? She was so cute. She was like holding my arm and like holding my hand every time I was walking. She was like making sure to hold my hand, so I wouldn't fall. She was so cute. You know, it was so cute because I just met her, right? I've never met this girl in my life, but she was so adorable, and she was like holding my hand and like, you know, making sure I didn't fall. So when we walked along the canal, she was like, it was just me and Elia and Mel and I. We were like, I was in the middle, and we were all like linking arms and walking. It was so cute. Your butt split into 2 pieces. No. Guys, I fell and it hurt, but I was okay. And that shows you guys. You guys always call me old. I feel like if you geriatrics fell that hard on really hard ice, your body would be broken, your back would be broken, you'd be in so much pain. Me, I literally just got up, dusted myself off, because I had like so much snow on me. I literally just stood up, dusted myself off, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's continue walking. And like Mel was like, are you okay? Oh my god, Fish, are you okay? Like, that was a really big fall. Are you fine? Like, I was like, yeah, it's fine. I knew I was gonna fall. I knew it's gonna happen at any point anyway. Ryote ni hana. Yes, I had it was ryote ni hana. Like, so how share your secrets? Just have friends. Bro. So like we walked along the canal, and all of us have a safety cushion. Okay, fine. My butt is okay. I have a bit of a cushiony butt. Actually, there's something I want to complain about, because you know that capsule hotel bed? It's actually really hard. Like, I had a lot of pain sleeping on it, and I wonder how people sleep on hard beds, because like you guys, like even Drake, right, says like sleeping on like really hard beds. How? Because like for me, when I try to sleep on my back, my butt is in the way, right? Because like, okay, I've got to MS Paint this again, because I need to show you guys what I mean. Like, how are you guys sleeping on your back? Do you literally just have zero butt? Like, how? Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate this, because I really don't know how to like. Okay, look at this, alright? Look at this. Do you sleep on your back? Okay, so there's the pillow, right? There's a pillow. There's your head. And then this is your back. Okay, let me just like okay. Okay, so this is like you, right? Can you not? And this is the bed. This is the bed. Okay, there we go. Well, if you got scoliosis, you know it's natural to have curve in your back. If you have a really... I think men tend to have more of a straight back, but women have a curve. You know, their back dips in when the butt goes out. You know, having a shape. You know, an arch to your back. You're supposed to have an arch at your back. Yes, I have a flat button like firm bed. So I just feel like hard beds are made for men. So because look, it's this part here. This part here is so uncomfortable because there's nothing to support the curve of my back. This part here, there's nothing to support it. And I find that really painful. You like hard beds with your side sleeper? So the solution was sleeping on the side, but even that felt quite uncomfortable because my arm has to go somewhere, right? When you sleep on the side, your arm has to go somewhere. Like, your arm's here, right? So when you sleep on the side, you're like this. This is a terrible drawing, okay? But this you like this, you know? Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Can you shove a pillow in the gap? No, because like the curve isn't that high. So if you put a whole pillow there, it'll be like too much. You have to have something really small to support it. It starts out like the movement that's sinking in the mattress. Let's go after a few. No, so this mattress wouldn't sink. It was so hard. Like my bed at home, it sinks into me, but it's still hard. It's still firm and supportive, but it has lots of springs, so it would support the curve of my back. Sometimes you have to put a towel. Yeah, maybe I should have taken a towel and done that. What is that? There's someone sleeping on this side! The point is, right? Your arm. You have to sleep on top of your arm. If you sleep on your side, are you not sleeping on top of your arm? Must be the thinking both lying down. Guys, you're being mean. Think about what I'm saying. When you sleep on your side, you're sleeping on top of your arm, right? Right? What do you mean you're not sleeping on top of your arm? Then where is your arm? You put it under the pillow, but then your blood flow stops. You put your arm out, but then you're on top of your shoulder, right? Your weight, the body weight is on your shoulder. It's more shoulder than arm. So if you have a very, very hard mattress, your shoulder is digging into it and it hurts. Mine is firm with a pillow on top, so I sink in just enough to be comfy. Sleep on the shoulder. Yes, my point is the shoulder, right? Even when I moved my arms, like, so I tried to move my arms on top of my head as well. Nice. I tried to put it under my head, I tried to put it in front of me, but the shoulder part, my shoulder blade, it was really hurting because it was like pressed into this really hard mattress. I think you're just saltfish. You're making fun of my gamer build. You're making fun of me for having a gamer build? You know what? Perhaps you're right. You know, perhaps you're right. Perhaps I'm the problem. Perhaps it's me. Maybe because I'm so soft and squishy and flabby. Yeah, I'm the problem, guys. Yep, it's my soft, squishy gamer body that can't take all the hard mattresses because it feels like sleeping on a brick. But you know what? My mattress at home is perfectly fine and it feels really good and it's firm enough to support me. And I just like to point out again, you know, last time, unlike you guys, I never have any body issues. Like, I never wake up feeling sore because I slept weird. I never have like random neck or like back issues like you guys have. Even falling, a really big fall right onto my butt, right? On the hard ice. My body's completely fine. No aches, no pains, no weird feelings or anything. So I'd like you... So you may call me squishy. You may say I'm soft. But my body is very healthy and... I at least don't have old people problems like you guys. You know what they say? Another day, another random body pain. See, that's for old people. Not like me. Not like me. And it means I can't listen and just stopping asleep. But so simple. Thank you so much. I give you a heart. Even if you can't hear me, I give you hearts. High volume butt. My butt is definitely squishy. My butt is definitely maybe saved me from the fall. But my body just bounces. Okay, you know what? I think it was. I had a really thick coat on. I had a really thick fluffy coat. I'll show you a picture of the coat because it's so funny. So my nights will come and being called old. JV, you're literally old. Like that's not even like, I'm not even trying to be mean. You're literally old. So going back to what I was saying. Impact cushion. My coat was the impact cushion. I swear. The story was an elaborate point to brag about the chips. Brag to the chips, wasn't it? Brag about what? Thank you for the super chat. Oh, brag that I don't have random body pains like you guys. When you have random aches and pains, that replaces any pains from the bed you sleep on. Yeah, but like, I would rather have a nice, comfortable sleep. Because this hard bed was a hotel thing, right? Anyway, so At least, you know, at least the capsule hotel bed was really big, you know, size of a small double bed. So I was able to sleep in like really weird twisted positions. You know, I was doing some really yoga poses while I was in bed. Because I never had that much space to just like stretch out. I was like going horizontal, like, you know, I was like, you know, usually your head is on the pillow and your like legs are down. I was like twisting, so I was like, you know, my head was the other way, and it was like, you know, in the vertical side. I was like sleeping really weird poses, like arms twisted, legs twisted. I was like, you know, I was like, this is so cool. I can actually do that because of space. And also because I was boxed in. I was in a literal box, right? You could just like mold yourself in weird positions in the box because you're not going to fall off the bed. Hotel bed hate. I'm in pain right now because of my hotel this weekend. Are you away for work or are you away for like an event? Can you get as many pillows as you want? No, they only give you one pillow. Japanese sleep on tatami, so they're used to sleeping on hard stuff. So that capsule had tatami flooring underneath the mattress. But the thing is with Japanese people, I don't know if you've noticed, Maho, Japanese, both men and women, their spines are extremely straight. They have very, very straight spines. Like even the women, they don't have a curved spine. They have an incredibly straight torso, and they don't have any curves. And I realized this must have been maybe years and years of like what's the word? Adaptation. Because Japanese beauty standards, right, back then in the olden days when they used to wear kimono, the beauty of a kimono is to look as straight and shapeless as possible. Like they wanted the straight, shapeless body. That was considered beautiful. So if a woman had like a waist or like a, you know, a curved back or like, you know, a bit of a gyat or booba, they'd like wrap towels and stuff around you to make you flat and look like a box. And because they see the most beautiful form is looking like completely flat and like square, like no curves, just straight. So now I've noticed that women here have very, very straight backs. Like they don't have a curved spine and they don't have like a dipped waist. And I don't know if this is an evolutionary thing. Like it's not something like, you know, they became like that. But sleeping on really hard flooring like tatami is fine if you have a straight spine, like completely straight spine with no curve. What size is your regular mattress? I sleep on like a junior single. I don't have a very big room, so I have a junior single bed. Hotel you stay has amazingly comfortable mattresses and soccer food. That's absolutely what do you mean you usually stay at? Which hotel is that, Tinky? To be a board. Yeah, like the board shape is what's considered like the beautiful form. Blocky like a Gundam? Well, it has to be completely straight. Like I told you, they'll wind a towel around your waist to like straighten out your form, so you don't have like, you know, the booba curving out or your butt curving out or your waist curving in. They can achieve that completely straight shape because that's what's considered like the standard of beauty here in Japan. Whereas in the West, right, having like booba, having butt, having a cut, you know, hourglass waist, that's considered beautiful in the West, right? There's just different beauty standards. But yeah, what they're saying. Oh, that's why you're moving around with a double? Yeah, because I had so much freedom of the space. But yeah, I was able to sleep in really weird twisted positions and I was like, oh, this is so cool. I can just like do anything in this box. Opposite of corset culture. Yes, exactly. It's completely opposite. I think it's quite cool, you know, the different standards of beauty. So, I had fun. Even though the bread was hard, I did try. Sleep wasn't that great, mainly because of the curtain opening noises. But other than that, it was pretty good. I had a good time in a nice capsule hotel. It was very expensive. But the thing is, staying in Sapporo is always expensive. The Sapporo is like the tourist destination. So the hotel prices are even more expensive than Tokyo. This is crazy, right? I guess it's smaller than Tokyo. But yeah, the shower was also very nice. That's why I sat there for 2 hours. The shower was very, very strong. Had a very, very good pressure. But yeah, going back to when we went to Otaru, right? So we had a little walk along the canal. So it was Elia, me in the middle, and then Mel on the side. And we were all linking arms, and we were walking, and we were just like chatting and walking, and they were like holding me so I wouldn't slip in the snow, and it was so cute. And it was really cute. So we were like linking arms and walking, and then we enjoyed yeah, we just enjoyed just staring at all the lights and looking at the beautiful canal. And the person next house, I hear him fish doing flips. No, I wasn't like doing full flips right now. I was just like moving around, like just like I felt like a red panda, you know? They weren't ready for the Corva size women. Who wrote that? Was that Zero? The Corva size? I'm cracking up the thought of your 7'6" frame sleeping on the Julia bed. This is why I'm in compressed form, fan, alright? I'm always in compressed form for a reason. Japan isn't ready for my size, but thank you for the super chat. So, and then after we had a little walk across the canal, along the canal, we went to this little like villagey area, like a touristy area. Like they had little shops, and it looked like an Edo period village. It was really cute, and they had in this area, they had like a stairway that led to the top of a building, and at the top of this building, obviously, you get a nice view of Otaru, right? And I saw the steps and I was like, no, I am not climbing those steps. I can see hardened ice on those steps. There is no way I'm climbing those steps, slipping on the ice. I foresee my death. I know once I climb up those steps, I will slip, I will fall, I will die. I do not want to feel... it's already so hard walking on this snow. My legs are in pain. There is no way just to see the top view. I'm gonna walk up these stairs. But you guys have fun though. So I sent Elia off. She went off with Mel. They climbed up the stairs. I was like, you guys go up the stairs. You guys enjoy it. In fact, I'll take a picture of you guys. Once you're there, I'll take a picture of you guys up there. And they got to the top. And I took a picture of them. It was very cute. They're like waving at me. And then I was just like standing around because we were looking for a taxi so we can get back home, right? So I was just looking around and like, you know, seeing if there's any taxi that we could just get without having to like, you know, use an app. And while I was doing that, right, Elia from the top of where she was, she took a picture of me. It was so funny. It was the funniest picture. Like, she took this picture. She's like, oh my god, Fish, you need to see this. This is so funny. It's so cute. And okay, so I told you guys I have a really big fluffy coat, right? I don't know if I told you guys. It has bunny ears on it. It has bunny ears. And from the angle, like obviously because she was right on the very top, I looked really tiny. And then you can see like the big giant bunny ears. So I just literally look like a rabbit. I look like a rabbit in the snow. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys a picture. It's so funny. Like, it's so funny and cute. Hold on. And I was like the only person on the road here. Look at this. So she was on the top here, and I was waiting at the bottom. Look at me. It's so funny. Standing there. But you can see how snowy it is though. You can see how snowy. I was just like standing there. I don't know what I was doing. You can see my cone. I just look like a rabbit. She's all alone. Yeah, 'cause I was waiting for this. I was like, I'm not going up. I was looking for the taxi. That's why I was looking out onto the road. I look at Emma, quest giver. I feel like so it looks like I need like the quest icon above my head. Wait, this picture is sick. It's quite cool, isn't it? Why are you just standing in a crater? This is the snow. But yeah, this was just like all black fit. What was I wearing? Hold on. Well, it's a coat, right? My bag was also black and it's got some pink design on it, you can see. And I'm wearing like the boots I'm wearing are up to my knees. Obviously, because she was like looking at me from the top, I look extremely short. I swear I'm not really that short. But the boots were like up to my knees. I was wearing... Okay, so I know you guys are like, oh my god, why are you wearing your bare legs in the winter? I was wearing tights, very, very thick winter tights. And I was wearing a skirt, so... Avosing... Okay, one of my arms are up. You can see one of my arms are up. Just one arm was down. I don't know what I was doing with the other arm. But Elliot's photography is great. I know, right? It's such a funny picture. But yeah, I just look like a little rabbit. But then this coat, guys, this coat was really thick, and I think that's what saved me from like breaking my back. My rabbit obviously hasn't adapted for camouflage in the snow, but he's got white crosses on my bunny ears. White crosses. Typical Japanese winter outfit. Yeah. Well, don't call me out on it. But it was really funny. This picture she took, so I thought I'd show you guys that. What else? And then after that, yeah, we went back to she went back to her Airbnb with Mel, and I went back to my capsule. And we were really tired. Oh, there was another fortune that I did. So when we were in that little village area, there was a koimikuji, which is like a omikuji but for love. So we decided we did a draw of that too. Guess who got Dai Kichi again? Me! I got Dai Kichi. I got the bestest luck in love, guys. I don't remember what it said. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty loved. I'm a pretty loved individual. But I was just more impressed that I got Dai Kichi in 2 omikuji draws. That makes sense with all your season model boyfriends. Listen. That is transactional, right, Ganit? That's not about love. That's about transactions, alright? But yeah, it was quite. I just thought it was pretty cool. I just used up all my luck in the beginning of the year. Now I'm gonna be so unlucky. When's the wedding, and are we invited? Hey, I don't remember what the fortune said. I just remember looking at the Dai Kichi and not focusing on anything else. I don't actually know what it says. I don't know if it says, oh, you're gonna meet someone this year or whatever. I don't think it usually says stuff like that. But whatever. It says I got Dai Kichi. And you know what that means? You guys have to love me extra hard this year. That's what it means. You got a big job to do, Chips. Big job. You've only ever gotten bad luck? Well, I can share some of the luck. And yes, when you love yourself like Fish does, I guess it makes sense. True. Very true. But yeah, after that, I went back to the capsule. What did I do after that? I think I just went to sleep. I just had another early night. I think I was on Discord and stuff, but I had another early night. And then next day was Sunday, and that was ALGS. And so I only had a ticket for Sunday. Now, the team I was supporting was you know, hold on. Hold on. Let me see how to read this name. Al-Qadsiya, which was a Pricey's team. So it was Pricey, Kimchi, and Player K, right? And Pricey, I don't know if you guys remember Pricey, Australian lad, Vivi's friend, Pro Apex, and hold on, give me a second. So I was like rooting for Pricey. However, Pricey was really sick. He had a fever. So, I mean, despite that, he was playing really well. Just unfortunately, they didn't make it to the finals. It was very sad, but it is what it is. Whitey Ball, thank you so much for the gifted membership! Tell me, Whitey Ball. So the next team I was supporting was Team Oblivion, which is Monsoon's team. So Monsoon is another Apex pro, and I really like Monsoon because Monsoon's very down to earth. He's a really, really funny guy. So Monsoon's a very he cooks. He's just very down to earth. Like his fiance, right? He was with his fiance for 12 years. And despite becoming like, you know, a huge content creator and famous and everything, he still stuck to his roots. He still was with his first love, and you know, they're engaged and everything now. And he's still so like a relatable, normal guy. Like he's just like a normal, cool person. Like, you know, he cooks, he's just funny, he likes to have a good time, and like he doesn't you know, fame changes people, right? And I've seen like a lot of Apex content creators change with the fame. But the one thing I like about Monsoon is like he hasn't changed. He's just still, you know, just a funny content creator that's relatable. And I actually find that kind of like, you know, I don't tend to have like, oh, who's your inspiration, blah blah blah. But content creators like that make me feel like, oh, that's what I want to be like as well. I don't want to ever like change my values as a person, my morals and my ethics. Like, I want to keep all those. I want to retain all those. No matter how big I get, I want to retain those values of mine. And I think that's what's so cool about Monsoon. And that's what's so likable about him, because he's always been the same from the very start. Monsoon's such a chill dude, right? I remember last year, I think I saw him in the player lounge and I spoke to him and I was like, oh, you know, I think I'm a big fan of your streams and stuff and your, you know, content creation styles and blah blah. And he was just so chill and so nice and kind. Like, he just spoke to me like a normal person, not like, I'm famous, you shouldn't be talking to me. Don't talk to me, I'm famous. Like, he wasn't like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. I was really happy. So that was nice. The video catching Monsoon and celebration was so cool. Yeah, so he actually turned up in a maid dress for the finals. I will let fame change me. I'm sure you would, Skit. Fame and money just shows you who you really are. Maybe. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. What is this spam person? Hold on. So Monsoon's team won, and I thought that was really, it was a very Cinderella story, you know? They were unsigned org t-shirt team. And that means they get to keep all the prize money for themselves and W then. But like, it was so cool. Like, I like seeing the underdog story, you know, unsigned, no orgless team, unsigned, in their, you know, regular clothes, you know, just 3 friends playing for the win, and they win. Like, I don't know. I just think that's so cool. I think that's so cool. And, sorry, I just got distracted by something. Yeah, and I think, hold on. Sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah, so that's why, I was really rooting for Monsoon's team, and I was happy that they won. Hi, I'm New. Also nice here. Hi, New. I'm Fish. Hi, yeah. I New. I'm Fish. Anyway, that was fun. Watching that was fun. So let me talk about Sunday. So I actually turned up. I planned to, because Pricey's team was out. Because Pricey's team was out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna chill and go there. I'll just try and make it, you know, for the beginning of the opening ceremony. Guys, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Hatsune Miku doing the opening ceremony? She was like, Ohayo, AOGS no minasan! I was so shocked to see the Hatsune Miku on the big screen, and I got to see it as well, like on the stage and everything. But it was very cool. I was like very shocked. So Miku did the opening ceremony. Guys, have a choke by Falcons. I was really happy Falcons did it. Cause come on, give it to the little guys for once. Why do they have to win all the time? Also, guys, it was so savage. Like, it was actually diabolical. Every time Falcons got killed, every time Falcons was wiped out, the entire arena, there was about 40,000 people or more in this arena. The entire arena started cheering and clapping. Like, if I were Falcons, like if I were Howl or something, or someone, I would actually just be like, okay, it's time to just like leave. Because imagine everyone starts clapping when you die. And everyone's cheering when you die. That's crazy. Like, actually crazy. Like, I was also cheering. But that's crazy. Like, imagine you being there in that position. Everyone's cheering when you die and you lose. It's so funny. It's so funny. I love it when Japan's. It's so peak Japan, and I loved it too. When Fnatic beat them in Game 7, oh my god. When Fnatic beat them, I did not... The arena was literally... It was so loud, I had to block my ears. Because obviously Fnatic is the home team, right? Japan's home team. And they were not doing very well until Game 7. So when Game 7 happened, oh my god. The cheering was insane! Like, people were screaming! They were so happy. And Fnatic, they have this like light stick that's really, really bright. Like, you can see it from the other end of the arena. It's so bright. The LED is like blinding. And there were so many Fnatic, obviously, fans there. And yeah, it was really like cute to see that. What did they do to get that reaction? Or Falcons? Just Imperial Howl and that, you know, Falcons just winning every single tournament all the time. And like, there's no competition, so obviously people want to see a competition, and people obviously Japanese people want to see their home team win, which was you know, Falcons. I mean, sorry, Fnatic. So that's why. The coordinated hate watching. Yeah. It was literally coordinated hate watching. I've never seen 40,000 odd people coordinate in their hatred to Falcons. I was laughing so much. I thought it was the most funniest thing, and I was recording it. The dedicated hating. It was so funny. It was so funny. Oh my gosh. When arena explodes with noise is always fun, but imagine they're exploding with cheers. You're thinking, oh, maybe a team won. No, every time they exploded in cheers and clapping, it was because Falcons died. Good morning, Happy! Oh, good afternoon, rather. Fnatic is a Japanese team. So Fnatic for Apex in ALGS was Japanese team, yeah. I'm always wanted to go to Japan for ages. Is it a good place to start traveling? I think so. I think so. Falcons were a dominating team. It's so oddly satisfying to see them lose. It is. I feel so bad about it. Like, I'm trying not to be a hater. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's really boring. You know when the same teams always win all the time? Same team, same guys always winning. Like, I get it. Imperial House, CEO of Apex. Like, I get it. And, like, yes, he's good at the game. And, like, there's no doubt about that. But... you want to see fresh new talents, and the thing about Apex, right? What I love about Apex, it is just chance. It is literally luck. It's RNG. It really depends on your positions, the loot you get, the final circle. It's so like and that's what makes it really interesting to watch. Because even if you're a domineering team, you can't win all of them because of that. So the fact, and it's match point, right? Match point means once you get a certain amount of points, like 50, if you win another match, you won the entire tournament. So, they got to match point pretty quickly. Oblivion actually got to match point first. But because Falcons got to match point as well, everyone was scared, oh my god, if Falcons wins, they're going to win the entire tournament. So that's why everyone was cheering every time Falcons died as well, because they're like, oh phew, at least they're not going to win the entire tournament if they're dead from this game. I was watching from my hotel room and yelled when that happened, surprising my roommates. Oh, so you're watching LGS again? It was really sad. So I was basically by myself. I haven't spoken about the entire LGS thing yet. Hold on. I saw my old Fnatic keyboard, which they kept making them. So Snoy, my friend Snoy. So Sony sponsors Fnatic. So Snoy works with Fnatic, both the EU team and the Japan one. He said he doesn't like it. He said he doesn't like the Japan. He said he prefers it. Don't tell anyone I said this is a secret. Anyway, so he prefers the EU players. But yes, because Snoy works with Fnatic, like I'm more familiar with them, I guess. The Apex ones at least. Listen to Apex talks makes me want to play so bad. Play it, play it, play it. Do it, do it, do it. Are you almost done moving? Somebody, you can do it. So, the T, I can't tell you the actual T. all I can tell you is that he doesn't like certain people. Japanese fanatic. Anyway, so anyway, so what was I saying? Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's go back to the beginning of Sunday. So I woke up slowly. I was like, you know what? I saw that people have been queuing up. So the doors opened at 11. People had been queuing up since 7 o'clock in the morning in the snow. I was like, you know, screw that. I am not doing that. I will just walk in. Even if it means missing the entries, the opening ceremony, I don't give a crap. But somehow I managed to make it at the start of the opening ceremony, so I didn't miss it. But all the seats were gone. By the time I got there, all the seats in the arena, the good seats where you had view of the arena, it was all gone. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not sitting anywhere. So I watched the opening ceremony just from like the balcony. And then once it was over, I just went outside. So they have screens outside the main dome as well. And I was just like sitting down watching the outside on the steps, just watching it by myself. And that felt pretty lonely. It made me miss, like last year, it was a planned thing, right? It was me, Lan, Elia, and DK. And our friend Cece. So like, it was more planned and organized last year, whereas this year was so last minute, so I was like by myself. And the only one watching it was Snowy. So I was like watching it and like messaging someone at the same time. I was like, oh my god, did you see that? Oh my god. And it was like, it felt kind of like lonely. But at the same time, I kind of liked being alone. I know that sounds really weird. But I kind of like just not... I kind of like going at my own pace and just doing whatever I want without having to like check with others and blah blah blah. And it felt kind of good, that's all I'm saying. So I don't know, I enjoyed it. I had a really bad seat. I did end up finding a seat, but it was like right at the end of the arena, so I couldn't see anything. And like everyone who was sitting there was watching on their phones because you couldn't see. But I was so tired, I just wanted to sit down. But I had a really good time. I watched it and I really enjoyed watching it. To the, like, you know, from what I was able to see, I had a good time. I really enjoyed it. And to answer Big N's question earlier in the stream, did you get to meet the pros or anything? So this time I did not have player lounge access. Last time I got player lounge access because Pricey very kindly gave it to me. But this time, because Pricey was sick and he actually didn't go on Sunday, I just had my regular ticket, which was completely fine because obviously it was a privilege that I had a player room access last time, but this time I didn't have it. So I was just basically hanging out by myself. Chilling on your own is nice. It felt just like, you know, it just felt kind of therapeutic, and I don't know how to explain it, but it felt therapeutic. Hearing the cheers and stuff is always nice. Yeah, but I wish I was watching with someone because I like wanted to be like, oh my god, did you see that? Oh my god. And it was a bit different because, you know, Snowy was not watching the exact same, you know, footage that I'm seeing at the arena. So I had a friend who was a guest of Oblivion, so she was hyped. Oh, you know, okay, actually, speaking of Oblivion, so their coach is Ruby. Her name is Ruby Custer, and she's actually British. Ruby was Elise's teammate. So Ruby is someone Elise knows, and Elise did an Apex tournament. Nia Mocha did a Apex tournament last December, and Elise was in it with Ruby, and they won the entire tournament. And I was really proud that, though, you know, there was a girl representation there, and she was British as well. So that was really cool, I thought. And, you know, her team ended up winning. Just like they won Nia Mocha's tournament. And it's funny because Monsoon was actually in that Nia Mocha's tournament too. So I thought that was quite funny. Because yeah, Elise is such a god. I love Elise, and I actually saw Elise today. I'm gonna talk to you guys about that, but I saw Elise. I've already seen Elise, I've already met up with Elise before, but like Elise is in Japan, so I was really happy to see. Yeah, really happy to see her today as well. But going back to ALGS, right? It was funny because yeah, the team that won had a British girl in it, Hell yeah, woman, exactly. W woman. She was the only female there in the entire tournament. So that was cool. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. And then I went back to my capsule hotel and I had another early sleep. I had another shower, another early sleep. And then I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready to go to the airport. Again, I woke up like way before my flight was like at 11 or something, or 10. So I was like way too early. But I just wanted, I felt like, it felt nice just going at my own pace. So I got up slowly and made my way to the airport very, very slowly. And I, what did I do? Did anything funny or weird happen? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something funny and weird happened when I first got to Sapporo. There was a guy dressed as a pirate. Just dressed as a pirate. I think he was American. An American guy dressed as a pirate. And he came up to me and he said, "Oh, you have really nice hair, by the way. Your hair is so cute." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." I was very taken aback because I've never been spoken to like that, like for a long time. So I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then, okay, fine, that's cool, that happened. And then I told you guys I went and had that tea in the shop. And I had a really nice, just time eating my tea and cake. And after that, I sat at a table and I was just like relaxing before I went back I went to my capsule hotel to check in. So this was Friday. And there was a girl sitting on the table, like a Japanese girl studying with an English book, and she was like just like staring at me all the time. And I think she wanted to talk to me. And there was another person that said my hair was cute. And I don't remember who. It was some girl, but she said my hair was cute. So, guys, I think W haircut. I got complimented for my hair twice, and I bet that girl wanted to compliment my hair too, or she probably just wanted to like practice her English. I don't know. I'm gonna choose to think she wanted to compliment my hair. I got a compliment once 7 years ago. I still remember it. It's the meme. Men remember the compliments for the rest of their lives. Even if I got complimented once in my life, I'm probably gonna forget. I don't remember things. The Daikichi Koi Fortune work over time. Well, this was before I even did the... Firstly, it's Daikichi. Firstly, thank you very much. Get it right. Secondly, this was before I pulled the fortune. Anyway, so, if your hair was cute, then why did you cut it? What's the new haircut that was cute? That's been complimented. Kelsey, thank you for 10 months. Indeed, it's a cute haircut. Can't say the same for myself, though. Huh? Because you have no hair? Your new haircut is nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Everyone's glazing me because of my new hair, right? Do you like my inner dye? But yeah, going back to what I was saying. So on Monday, Monday morning, I went back to the airport very slowly. I'm trying to remember if anything strange happened. I had a roast beef croissant and it was tasty. And then I was on the flight. Oh! I saw ALGS players on the flight. And I spoke to someone from... I don't even know which team. I was just striking up casual conversation. Because I was like standing next to them. I can't remember which team they were in. I didn't care that much. But we were just having a casual conversation. That was pretty cool. They were, you know, a lot of the ALGSP players were going to Tokyo. So, yeah. I still remember a cute girl at Costco saying I had a nice smile. That was 15 years ago. Aww. That is cute. I'd probably be very, very happy if someone told me that. Roast beef croissants being Tracy strange. No, just like a random thought of mine. Anyway, it's strange actually, because I feel like seeing a roast beef croissant in Japan is very rare. So it's kind of strange. Like Fushigi. Anyway, so, what else? So I got to Tokyo. Before I got to Tokyo, that's where the stress started. As I was on the airplane, as I was literally 5 minutes before takeoff, I got a message from Snoy. saying, hey, the real estate agents called me. My phone was on airplane mode, by the way. The real estate agents called me because they tried to call you and tried to get through to your phone, but they couldn't get through. They told me they need to check your flat urgently. I was like, why? They said there's a leak on the first floor coming from above, which is where your flat is, where the bathroom is. I knew about had a breakdown right there and then. I was about to lose it. I was like, oh my god. This is like my biggest nightmare. Leaking or like some sort of flooding or something, or plumbing issues. And it happens while I'm not home. Like, this is the biggest nightmare I have about going back to the UK. And my flat's going to be unoccupied for 6 months. It happens while I'm in Sapporo. I was just about to... I just felt like, that's it. I'm just going to off myself. Like, in Minecraft. I cannot deal with these kind of, like, plumbing issues. Are you sure you aren't Irish? You seem to have their luck. What is there a... Firstly, no, I'm not Irish. But secondly, what is Irish luck? Is that a good thing or bad thing? But yeah, I was like... I was panicking. I was panicking. I was like... He was like, oh, they want to check when it's okay. They want to check when you're home, so it's okay to check your flat. And I was like, well, if this is like an emergency, like a big flood, then they need to check it straight away. Why are they asking for my permission? Just go in. So they said they'd actually send someone tomorrow. It was too late to send someone today. But they said in the meanwhile, I wasn't allowed to use the bathroom. As in, like, the shower. Irish luck is good? I mean, this is not a good thing. Oh, they're not lucky? It's ironic. But, it's either good or really bad, or it's extreme. Oh, you know what? Maybe in my past life I was Irish. Maybe I was reborn from being Irish or something. I don't know. But, I got back to my flat. Everything looked fine. Like, I looked at my bathroom. There was no leaking or anything. There was nothing wet there. So I was quite confused. But you know what? It is what it is. I assume it might be coming from the outside. I think they just want to check if it's coming from my flat. They're quite casual about the flooding of the... That's what I'm saying, Gabriel! That's why I was panicking! I was like, if this is serious, you need to check it now. So what was it to tell you? Well, they didn't check it, so they don't know. But, I can't use my bathroom until then. In Japan, the bath and well, at least in my flat, the bathroom, like where the shower is and the bath, is separate from the actual loo, the lavatory. That's in a separate room. They're separated. I can use my lavatory, I can use my sink, but I can't use my bathroom. So, it wasn't a scam. No, it's my actual estate agents. So, I haven't washed my hair since Friday. And I was supposed to meet Kani and Aki today. And I wanted to look cute for them. I was supposed to meet them for dinner. And, I couldn't wash my hair. I mean, my hair still looked fine. I guess you guys think my hair looked fine. I just didn't look as cute as it could have. And I felt a bit sad, a bit disappointed that my hair, you know, doesn't look maximum cute. I couldn't wash my hair. So, yeah, yeah. But so what did I do? I was busy. When I got back, I tried to do some laundry. Good old sink bath. Oh, I didn't want to. I didn't have much time, to be honest. I was like rushing around trying to do as much as I could. You gave the teaser, the full cuteness, but I don't know if I'm gonna see her again this week. I really want to though. But anyway, I was rushing around, and then I was trying to get ready. I wore my new Apex hoodie. I treated myself and bought an Apex hoodie at ALGS. I put on my new Apex hoodie, and I was kind of late meeting Kani and Aki. But I hung out with them. We had spaghetti. And then we decided to go to karaoke afterwards. And I saw Elise. and that was really nice. And I just had a really fun time with my friends, and I just was happy. Oh yeah, so I gave I gave Kani her omiyage, her kani crackers, her crab crackers, and I gave it to her, and I was like giggling. I was like, was it good spaghetti? Okay, so there's this other izakaya Kani and I like to go to. I personally think their Neapolitan is better than the one that we went to today, but she thinks this one's better. So it's kind of like subjective. She thinks this one was better. I think another place is better. So, I gave her gift, and she was like so awkward. Like she was like, oh, thanks, and I was like, wait, why aren't you laughing? And she was being like really awkward about it. I was like, oh, did you not find it funny, or like she doesn't like it? And then she told me afterwards that she's never received like a gift like that or something, so she didn't know how to react. And I was like, oh my god, but it's just omiyage. It's not like a big gift or anything. So I felt kind of bad when she said that, but she was like being all awkward because she said she didn't like, you know, have a gift like that before. It was just a box of like, you know, crab cracker things, but yeah, she was very cute. She was very cute. She was very happy. I did fluster her. She was very, very flustered, and she didn't know how to react. But it's just like crab crackers, so I just didn't. Yeah. But that was cute. Yeah, that was my day today. Don't think I had anything else to say. But that was my weekend. I think I covered most of it. I don't think there's probably stuff I forgot to mention. Fish is aware of the effect she has on women. She's my friend. She's just a very good friend of mine. I'm really happy that I got to spend today with friends, even though I'm dead tired. I've been awake for 24 hours now. I'm dead tired, but my heart feels very full. I'm greedy. I want my friends, but I also want to stream and talk to you guys as well. Because I'm greedy. I just want everything. Is it bad? It's bad to be greedy, but I really, really miss streaming. Like, I was only away from home for 3 days. But it felt like an eternity. It felt so long. Like, not streaming feels so, like, bad. Bad as in, like, I don't feel guilty. I mean, I feel like something's missing from my life. I feel really empty. Especially because, like, you know, I talk to you guys a lot. I tell you guys everything. So it's like, when I have something to say, but I've got no one to say it to, it feels really, like, empty. Oh, Colin, you're here. Friends should swoon friends to keep standing high. She wasn't swooned, guys. She wasn't being romance. She was just like, oh, no one's ever gotten me a gift like that before. And I felt bad because I should have gotten her a better gift. That kind of greed is forgivable. I feel like I'm going to get punished for it soon. Save this feeling for when you're debating a future meetup. Oh, like, oh, should I go? I don't know, because like, it feels good at the time when I'm there, but getting ready and having to go out doesn't feel good. But yeah, you don't know what to do with yourself. Yeah, that's how I feel when I don't stream. Congratulations, the haircut, short hair supremacy. I've always had short hair normally, so it's just going back to my roots of short hair. Anyway, what was I saying? I shouldn't be streaming right now. I have so much to do, guys. I have to record something urgently, like it's gone past the deadline. I've got to record something. I've got to make my schedule. I've got to also prepare my original song. So there's a lot of things I should be doing right now. Streaming is not one of them. It is T-minus 4 days before I need to leave. 5 days? I don't know. I am really feeling the time crunch. I'm really, really feeling it. I have a huge to-do list. People I need to see. Things I need to do as well. City Hall and stuff like that. Go to the post office. So much I have to do in a very, very short amount of time. I haven't even packed or cleaned my flat. A little bit of streaming can't hurt, right? Well, I've been awake for over 24 hours in it. That's not exact. I've got to wake up. My alarm rings at 7 o'clock in the morning. It is now 4:14 in the morning. I've got a very long day today. Very long day today. I should be sleeping. But, yeah, I'm really feeling the time crunch, guys. I'm really feeling it. I should be doing the things that are important, like making a schedule. So, okay, so I do want to say something a little bit serious, I guess. Respecting the grind set mindset. Spud me, bro. Dap me up. Exactly. Grind set mindset, guys. No time to sleep. Only time to grind. Could we start with caffeine? That doesn't work on me, though. Preemptive F for fish. I'll be fine, probably. Thank you for streaming for us. I feel like you guys didn't miss me, which is fine. You guys are selfish, but like, I miss you guys. I miss streaming. What was I saying? I really miss streaming. I just miss chatting with you guys, so that's why I just yeah. I cried the whole time you were away. Sure. Did you record it? Huh? Did you record it? How can you say that? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like you guys didn't miss me. How dare you assume these things exist? Rage bait deployed. Anyway, it felt like I was gone for 3 weeks, not 3 days. I miss you. I was about to send out missing person posters. See, because the missing person poster wasn't made, it shows that you guys didn't miss me. We missed you dearly. So because, you know, in the capsule hotel, I wasn't allowed to make any noise and I didn't have my earphones. So I wasn't able to hang out on Discord or anything because I couldn't make noise. It was very sad. Yeah, appreciated dog. I just feel like you guys don't appreciate me. Okay, I'm joking. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I have a lot to do. I should probably work on the stuff I need to do. But yeah, something I just wanted to quickly say. In case anyone is thinking, oh my god, why hasn't Fish made her announcement yet about going on her like semi-hiatus or whatever she's gonna be doing? Why hasn't there been an announcement? Why hasn't Aegis-Link said something, blah blah? In case anyone's thinking stuff like that, please don't poo-stir. I am not dead. I am still here. I still am streaming this week. Albeit the streams are less. And one of them's Gorilla. I am still streaming this week. I'm still here. I'm gonna make most of the time I have here. Therefore, I haven't made the announcement of saying, oh, you know, I'm gonna be offline for a bit while, you know, doing the move and stuff. Meanwhile, the announcement stream is right there. Right? But, you know, I'm still gonna put it on Twitter and stuff, just in a text form. But, like, just in case anyone's thinking, oh my god, why hasn't she written one yet? Because, guys, I'm still streaming. I don't want to preemptively put one out and people think, oh my gosh, she's gone, and they're not gonna watch my stream. And I know, I'm hoping that none of you who actually watch me and engage with my content are thinking stuff like that. But I think there are a few bad actors who do have these kinds of, like, you know, or just trying to stir things up. So, if there are any bad actors like that, I'm calling you out. Calling you out right now. I'm planning to release my announcement in text form, like, you know, at the end of this week when I'm gone. Acting dim, get the fin. Let's see that. Oh, Mel replied. She said it's fine for me to mention her. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I still don't even know how to tell you guys who she is. I don't know trying to tell you guys. I didn't know who she was. I think she mainly streamed on Twitch, so and I think yeah, she mainly streamed on Twitch, that's why, but yeah. Well, that's the person that we were with. She's a variety YouTuber apparently, but she was like pro in Apex, I guess. So she like, yeah, she like plays CS and like stuff like that. So that's who we were hanging out with. She's very nice and very cute. She's protecting me from slipping in the snow, so I like her. Anyway, didn't even cross my mind. I think it doesn't. I think maybe it didn't cross any of you guys' mind, because obviously you watch my announcement stream and you follow me closely. But there might be some people with bad thoughts, so I just want to, like, you know, call those people out. Do not try to pooster. Do not try to do anything like that. I will get you. I will grab you. I will shake you upside down. I will send you to the mines. Hi Onyx, I'm not able to chat much at work today, but it's nice to siphon energy from you and the chips again. That's what I do. But yeah, sorry for a little bit of a serious talk. You saw the hiatus Reddit post someone made? Huh? About me? What? Me? A Reddit post about me? Will they talk about me on Reddit? Hold on, what? Reddit TRiGGERPHiSH. This is the first time I'm actually searching myself. This is crazy. I never thought to do that. Oh my god, there is a Reddit thread. What? Fish announced a 6 months I did not announce a 6 months hiatus. Whoa. Spreading misinformation? Fake news? One of the VTuber news people talked about it as... What? Really? What is a VTuber news person? Is that like a Twitter? What the hell? They talk about you a lot on Reddit? They do? What did they even say? I didn't watch the whole thing, but 20 minutes in, so someone wrote a comment. Hold on, I'm reading. Hold on. Whoa, am I famous? Guys, am I famous? Guys, am I famous? Be honest. Am I famous, guys? Do you think I made it? Guys, fame wouldn't change me. It would change you. I'm just saying. That's crazy. I didn't even know they spoke about me. They said silly stuff? Okay, I know how to use the search function. I've just searched TRiGGERPHiSH. And there's literally nothing about me here. You're lying! You're lying! You lied to me! Drake, thank you so much for the super chat. Reddit spreading misinformation. Surprise, surprise. The guy's name is the IBO reference. Yeah, so Gjallarhorn. Drama slop. Oh, do they do it for drama? I just assume they just have no reading or listening comprehension. Change up on that day once. I would never, ever do that. Yeah, I don't see anyone talking about me on Reddit. I think whoever said that is a doo-doo liar. I think if you guys see anyone talk about me, you should show me so my head can get even smaller, because I would never let that affect my humbleness. I think I technically did see before I knew Flapjack in a clip someone posted to Reddit from a collab. Guys, am I famous? I think I'm famous. Hold on, I need to read the comments anyway. Let's see. I didn't watch the whole thing, but 20 minutes in, she literally said it's not hiatus, inaccurate title. She has her laptop she can stream on, but probably not games. How is unknown when exactly she'll be able to stream, because upon guessing that she'll be homeless. Scary situation, wish her the best of luck. Aww. Whoever you are, Prism, thank you very much. for saying that. There's an occasional comment in one of the general threads. What did they say? Did they say I'm really cool and smart? Is that what they say about me? Is that what they say? They talk about how like clever I am and how rich I am and how I've got like so many Rolexes and Lambos. Is that what they talk about? Summary, because it's a 4-hour stream. Fish will be returning from Japan to the UK in several weeks for a mission. She hopes to compete in about 6 months. And while she'll be online, she'll likely not have the capability to stream as she has no place to stay and is expected to be homeless. She had a similar stay for a month last summer but had some sort of shelter. Okay, so now this person who is actually saying it properly. I just hope she's able to square some conditions away. I'm not familiar how unhoused people get on the UK or what is also available, but I hope she's unhoused. Hiatus does grab attention. Yeah, but that's not the kind of attention I want, because I feel like when you say hiatus, right, people are just gonna be like, oh, well, she's gone. I'm never gonna watch her ever again. Just forget about me. I don't. That's the whole reason why I wanted to think about my wording. I want to talk about the word, like, I don't want to use hiatus, because what if I say I'm going on hiatus and I go back to the UK and I'm streaming every week? Is that a hiatus? You also talk about my tummy? What, in the stream that you linked? I can't believe it. I'm famous, guys. I can't believe I'm famous. I get spoken about. I don't know how to feel about this. I thought people don't perceive me. I just assume people don't perceive me. I just never imagined being perceived. You know? Yeah, why can't I get Reddit gold? Sounds more like a vacation. Hiatus feels more like a planned absence when you're going to be active, whereas you're going to be actively trying to stream. Exactly, that's why I don't want to use the word hiatus. Like, I feel like it's a bit misleading. But at the same time, I don't know the situation until I'm there. That's why I can't make any promises. But at least I have to, you know, at least I have to tell you the honest situation, which is like, I don't know what's going on, and I won't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, Jack is just... Okay, I'm looking at the Discord. Jack has put my bunny picture, and he put the quest icon, and Pretty was like, is that a Spriggan? I didn't realize I look like a Spriggan. Oh my god, I do look like a Spriggan. Guys, I'm eating Pocky, sorry for the noise. Don't think girls when you get any more famous. Guys, I need you. I need you all for, you know, clip farming, rage baiting, content making. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna get rid of you. You guys still have a job to do. I'm waiting Pocky. A period of long gorillas. Well, let's see. It depends if I can get a job. It depends on my situation. Because, like, if I have to work and be a slave, I won't have time to stream, right? You hear the crunching? You like it? Okay, now seeing this, see that there's a drama tuber making a video about me or mentioning me in a video, and seeing that I've been posted on Reddit, maybe I should have put some sort of written announcement first. Do you guys think I did the wrong thing? Do you think I didn't do the right thing by making a written announcement beforehand, even though I'm still streaming? Did I mess up? The first YouTuber I've met who doesn't want to be famous. Listen, I stream for myself because I have fun doing it. Obviously, when I stream and do stuff, I want to optimize it so it, goes well. But ultimately, why am I doing all this? I don't see this as a job. I'm not being paid a salary to do this. I do this because I find it fun, because I just genuinely enjoy hanging out with you guys. I just genuinely enjoy playing games and, having a laugh, I genuinely enjoy that. It's got nothing to do with, being famous or... Obviously, I want to grow, but not because I care. Like, if I were an indie, I wouldn't give a crap. I'm telling you now, I would not give a crap. But I'm part of a company, which you guys need to remember, right? I feel like it's almost like my duty. It feels like my gimu obligation. It feels like I have a duty to do well because I want to support my company. I want to support everyone's dreams. I want my genmate to do well too, and for them to do well, I need to do well. I want my company to do well. I want Yoi's dream to happen. I want everyone's dream to happen, which means I have to do well as well. So for the sake of the company and for the sake of my genmates, obviously I do have to focus on being, growing and being successful. But it's not something I personally care about too much. Because to me, as long as I keep the person who I am inside, right? As long as I keep my morals and my ethics and my sense of self, as long as all that remains, then that's fine for me. I don't ever want to do anything that will sacrifice that. My standard of quality, my personality, my morals, my conscience. I wouldn't do anything to sacrifice that just for fame. Even just doing, like engagement farming stuff. Even that just goes against my ethos, right? So it's like, stuff like that. I care about being true to myself, basically. And I think if you're that kind of person, you're never going to be famous. That is just the way it is. Like, you need to engagement farm and do sensationalist things and, yeah, farm drama and stuff if you want to go bigger. But I don't want that kind of crowd to find me and engage with me. So no, I don't really care about being famous. I want to be successful because I want to help my company and my genmates, but that's for myself personally. I don't really care. As long as I'm having fun, I'm enjoying myself. Because, like, it doesn't mean I'm not able to deal with big crowds. I've dealt with very big crowds, thousands. I'm able to adjust to any situation, but for me, it's about as long as I stay true to my sense of self, then I'm happy. No, you did well. No, it's just proof that the Leviathan is growing bigger. Oh my god, I'm so big now. I'm being famous. I'm being noticed. This is crazy. Oh my god. I think it's fine since you've got to the stream where you explained it like 12 times. I did, but I guess people aren't watching that or don't have any listening comprehension. But you know what? What sucks? If I had known people were making Reddit posts or there was like a drama tuber making drama videos about me or something, and guys of news or whatever, like, I would have corrected that straight away. It's just I didn't know that happened. I had no idea. I don't know, but I don't follow these things. I don't know. I genuinely thought no one spoke about me on the internet. I genuinely thought I was so small and unknown and no one talks about me. It didn't even cross my mind that another account would talk about me or someone would post about me on Reddit. Like, that did not cross my mind at all. And I've been streaming for over a year now, right? That did not cross my mind. Usually I think you want to put them all out at the same time to maximize control of the narrative. Right. Well, the reason why I told you guys beforehand is because if I told you this week, I told you last week, because if I told you this week, I don't think you guys would be very happy. Because then that would be like maybe my final stream. I didn't want to do that to you guys. That's why I wanted to tell you like beforehand, not, you know, on the week where I barely stream. You know, I don't think that's fair on you guys. So that's why I told you a bit earlier. But I do agree with you, Pretty. Having everything out at the same time is better for the narrative. It was the more caring thing to tell you guys first. Whatever you do, someone will think it's wrong. It's true. It's true. Anyone will use it as an opportunity to attack. Future awareness that drama people are drama hungry or misinterpret. But I didn't even think I was on a drama person's radar. I don't think you understand. I genuinely don't think that I'm big enough to be on anyone's radar. I genuinely didn't think anyone spoke about me anywhere online. I think you did what works for you, which is great. Don't like seeing that drama sheep having eyes on you. And I just, you know, it shows that I made it, guys. I'm getting some big hate watches. Just don't know what to do with this information. Like, do I buy another Lambo with it? You know, what do I do with this information? Do I buy myself a Rolex to celebrate? With my streamer money, because I'm rich, because I'm a streamer? I like that you take it seriously and you have a sense of responsibility. I think this is just my personality, but well, I told you guys I joined Aegis-Link for a reason. I really felt compelled to help Yoe achieve his dream, because I know I have the ability to do it. So the fact that he trusted in me, I also want to repay that, you know, trust. It's a two-way trust. And obviously I love Lan and May. I want to do well so they can do well too. Because the more eyes on me, the more eyes are on Aegis-Link. That means the more eyes are on them. So, yeah, I think that's what gives me that sense of responsibility, that I do want to do well on my streaming channels. This is why I was so upset in that stream, that announcement stream. Why do you think I was crying and I was so upset? Because I've been working so damn hard, right? Making my channel successful. And it's gonna be thrown, you know... It's gonna be like, you know, thrown away because the way YouTube works, me, you know, not streaming consistently and regularly is gonna ruin it. And that's why I was so upset. That's why I was crying and stuff, because, you know, it sucks that I work so hard and then it's going to be thrown away. It's because, you know, stupid, you know, algorithm stuff. But yeah, I do it because, you know, I feel like I want to make everyone happy and successful, right? Yoe wants to make us happy and successful. I want to make Yoe happy and successful too. It's like a two-way thing, you know? I don't want him to waste his money. He's invested his own personal money in this. So, yeah. W moral, W honor, W me, W Leviathan. Exactly. Well, there's famous and infamous. Growth and success, I think, is a bit more independent, but they can go hand in hand too. I agree. But you know, there's ways to get quick growth, right? I think my growth is quite slow and steady, which I have no complaints about. But people who grow quickly are the ones who know how to sensationalize. They know how to drama bait. They know how to engagement bait. Engagement farm. They're very good at doing it. They know how to like milk something over and over again to get like, you know, the brain dead viewers or whatever. And you know what? It doesn't mean they're particularly dumb or stupid. They know what they're doing. They're actually just smart. They know how to finesse the system. I just personally can't do that. Because it brings about a certain audience which I'm not happy with and I can't tolerate. It's funny that I think that comes through the most. And people can sense that. Some people can tell which works to your benefit. Like my sense of responsibility or my morals. I think my morals are something people can see as well. But I think the chips mostly are good people too. Sorry. Oh, you're the #1 most richest streamers. If someone Googles you, they'd probably find you. There's so many rich streamers. Aren't all streamers rich? You'd be surprised how many of my corporate VTuber fan friends and other random community discords I'm in know who you are. What? Ever since I started using Fishnote, people comment about you? Wait, really? That's honestly mind-blowing. Wait, that's so... Wait, people... Huh? People know who I am? Like, random people know who I am? Like, random VTuber fans? And talk about me. He's talked about you in Aegis-Link before. The one that made mentioned me in their video. What have they said about Aegis-Link? Oh, I don't know if I want to ask this, Yasu. What has he said about me in Aegis-Link before? When was this, if you remember? Yasu. Assuming you're talking about that same YouTuber who mentioned my break. Did he say bad stuff? To be fair, big VTuber not. Drama YouTubers will always find something to talk about. Yeah, but then... Like, doesn't make... What are they going to get about talking about a nobody, though? Talking about somebody no one knows. If you announced now and were more upset about it, I think it would have been more concerning. And you said it sooner and allowed people to process it with you too, which I think is for the best. I think, yeah, TB, what you just said is what I also think is for the best. The fact that I did say it sooner and we processed it together, so it's not like a big emotional farewell, very, like, it's not like a sensationalized thing. That is the way I prefer to operate. I don't want to keep you guys in the dark and just, like, you know, put things on you out of nowhere. That's not fair on you guys. I would never, if I'd respect you guys more than that, so I wouldn't do that. You should start ego serving. Who was the time? Someone else should do that for me. Someone, you know what? You guys need to do that. You guys need to ego serve or search or whatever for me. And then you guys need to, like, collect it up in a daily, like, newspaper and link it to me. It's like, Fish, you were spoken about in this Reddit thread. Yeah, you were spoken about in this YouTube video. Yeah, you talk about in this Twitter thing. You guys need to do that for me. You think I have the time to do that? What are you guys getting paid for? How about you compile it all in a document? Compile it all in a document and send it to me every week. A weekly newspaper. They talk about me. W invited, most humble streamer, W me. Is that the audience you really want to stream to? It's not, which is why I don't do that sort of content. Unfortunately, only farming dubs here. I am the dub farmer. They do call me the dub farmer. They call me Old McDonald dub farmer. old McW farmer. It bothers me that people keep falling for it, but then it's the same kind of people, right? Big N, who fall for that sensationalized engagement farming, trending content thing, like engagement bait. It's the same sorts of people. And I don't like those sorts of people because they don't have any sort of... They don't have a shred of reading or listening comprehension, and I can't stand that. Sick haircut, bro. Mr. 5 is awake. It means it's almost 5 AM. We may be brain rotted, but not brain dead. I can tolerate brain rot. I can't tolerate brain dead. Random thought, how feasible is a Fish 2 channel and debut on this one? I don't want to do that. I don't want to make a second channel. It's not going to help the company doing that. But thank you for the super chat, though. I'm thinking of solutions. I think you're doing great. I'm just too stupid to understand what you're doing. You don't need to understand what I'm doing, though. As long as you enjoy what I'm doing, that's what matters, ultimately. You're right, some grow too fast and attract an unintended audience and end up with a community they can't curate at all. It's a mess. Yeah, I am happy that I've been able to curate mine very well, actually. I think that's why, you know, the chip community is such an enjoyable place, because I think I did a good job curating it. Not just me, right? You guys too. Being a certain type of way and a certain type of person means yeah, other people, similar people would like to join because they like that vibe that we've created, that we've curated here. Of course, a lot of people know you. I mean, you are a corporate. You're not exactly a tiny VTuber either. Am I not tiny? I thought I was tiny. And I know I'm in an agency, but our agency is brand new too. So I just assumed people didn't know us. That's quite surprising. I'm very surprised. I caught your live karaoke at off-kai room party last year and you have a comfy vibe. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, it was Nyaru's one, right? I think once you're past 10k YouTube subs or attending IRL events, you get recognizable status as a VTuber. I recognize a lot of people in that rough tier, even if I haven't got around to watching them. Oh. Oh. I just feel like 10,000 isn't that much, though. I mean, in the grand scheme of like VTubing, 10,000 is not that much, is it? The newspaper the chips are served on. Right, you guys gather up all the news where they talk about me, and then we're gonna fry you up and put them in the newspaper. Put you guys in that newspaper. Wait, the chips get paid? Yeah, you guys get paid. Get paid in free therapy. I thought Echo was doing that already. Echo is too busy eating. We're gonna make like a short radio show. Can you guys make like a reverse YouTube channel where you do the fish, you report on Fish Weekly? The fish bulletin. Thank you so much for the super chat again. Exactly, we need a fish bulletin. He didn't say anything bad. He just named dropped Aegis-Link as attending a con, I believe, of Expo. Oh. But what did he say about me? Did he say I was the biggest Leviathan? Did he say I was smart? I'm very humble because he didn't. I do believe he may be wrong. If anyone says anything other than, oh my god, W Leviathan, big brain streamer, they were wrong, alright? Okay, make sure you guys tell them, actually, she's the #1 most humble, most kindest, most intellectually stimulating streamer. You need to learn your facts. That's what you guys have to say, okay? Tiny is a strong word. I guess it's because a lot of my friends are very, you know, big, so I guess I'm comparing myself to them, as I'm using them as a scale of what's big and small. You think Tiny is more like 5k subs? I don't know. In the grand scheme of VTubing, 10k is probably top 1%. But are there actual statistics for this? The streaming industry in general still has obsessed with subscriber and follower numbers that simply no longer represents reach in a meaningful way. You are much bigger than your sub numbers. I also think it depends on, like, you know, your community number more. Like, I guess viewers and stuff like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, right, sponsorships and stuff. And companies don't want to work with you unless your subscriber number is big enough. The fish findings? Wait, that's so good. Fish findings with a PH? Yeah, I like that. Can someone do that? Make a weekly newspaper? The fish findings? We should contact him and get him to add a correction to his next video. Actually, you made a mistake. You did not call me the #1 Leviathan VTuber, actually, so you need to correct that. That's gonna be me. Fish, I follow a Japanese VTuber who's been streaming consistently for over 5 years and just hit 1.49k subs. Oh. But the thing is, right, not everyone wants to grow. Not everyone wants to grow. So, there are ways to grow. And some people, in streaming consistently is not going to help you grow. You gotta do loads of things. There's a lot to it, right? Like, you know, I grew just this much only because I worked hard for it, right? And not just from streaming. So, and some people just want to relax and have fun and stream and don't give a crap about growing. So if that Japanese VTuber is one of those people, then they probably don't care. It's probably why they're so small, because they don't actually want to grow. Twitch stats having 18 CCV is enough to be in top 1. Really? Guys, I think think it's time for me to go on Twitch. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to make the Twitch move. I need to do the Twitch move, guys. I need to do it. I need to become Twitch famous. Forget about Kick. I'm going on Twitch. I surely can get 18 views, alright? Surely I can get 20. I feel like I'm gonna be so famous, guys. TWitchFish. What should my Twitch name be? What would be a good Twitch handle for me? Something really edgy and very gamer coded. Wait, Mono, you're still awake? Are you in Japan right now? It's like 5 AM. I'm ready to T3 for TWitchFish. That's a terrible name. Leviathan Gaming, Twitchy Fish, Trigger Twitch. The Leviathan, TWitchFish, Trigger Twitch. Oh wait, Mono, now you're here, and Mr. Five is here, guys. So we all know Mono is like amazing at Apex, like literally like pro level tier. And we know Mr. Five is also a god gamer. Don't you guys think they should enter ALGS? I think Common should as well. I think they should just be a 3-stack. But Common's a work slave, so I don't know if you'd ever like have the time to invest in Apex. But still, don't you guys think they should do that? And then they're gonna win, and they're gonna get the prize money, and then they're gonna pay it all to me. Do you think that's such a good idea? I had a good meeting, nice. Like, imagine they win like a million USD each, or the entire team, and they give the entire million USD to me. Don't you think that'd be so good? They should play with you and carry you to LGS. Yeah, that's not how LGS works. You can't have a useless teammate, mate. A squad mate. What is this? What do you mean, what are you hearing right now? You're hearing your future job, Mono, so get to it. Start scrimming. Start training out Mr. Five. So you can win ALGS and give me the money. The Leviathan needs the money. The Leviathan requires another Lamborghini, so... Chop chop. I thought you guys were supposed to take care of the streamer. If you take care of the streamer, then why aren't you entering ALGS for me? And winning the prize money? You guys saying you hate me? You're saying you hate me? You wouldn't do it for me? You wouldn't give me the money so I can buy another Lamborghini? So you hate me. So okay, just tell me you hate me. Just tell me you hate me. Like, why are we doing this? Just tell me you hate me. It's like Fish was playing in place with us because she suggested the idea, and of course she's entitled to the entire pay. Exactly! Because I'm the one that scouted the talent. I scouted the talent, therefore I deserve the entire winnings. Isn't the prize pool like 60k? I don't know actually. I mean, it got bigger. It gets bigger and bigger, right? And even if you don't get first, you still get money as well. You get like $10,000 even if you don't place first. It's a lot of money. I mean, it's not millions, but it's still a lot. You volunteer Flapjack to go to LGS? Listen, Flapjack can try and enter the qualifiers. I'm just saying. From my observation, while Flapjack is good at Apex, he's not Predator level. I'm gonna say it. You need to be at least Pred level for me to be like, yeah, I think you can win LGS. So stop bullying Flapjack and making fun of him. Stop saying it. I feel like you guys are doing this to attack him. Make you feel bad. How many lambers are you at now? Let's not ask questions. Let's just say some of them may have been taken away. Thank you for the super chat. Fish, make your own esports org and sign me up then. Clueless. If I do that, the fee's gonna be 100%. You know that, 110% by the way. You're gonna owe me more. 3k hours down the drain, sorry, Flapjack. No, I'm not trying to make fun of Flapjack, guys. I just have a very good eye for skill and talent. All right. Exactly. In fact, Flapjack is gonna crash out on the main stage. We can't see that. No, but like, okay. If Flapjack wants to prove his strength in Apex, then tell him to enter the qualifiers. If he gets through, then I'll be like, yeah, okay, fine. Fine, I see. He's actually that good. Damn, okay. I'll sit down. Like, you know, you have to prove to me first. You've got to prove it. I'm not starting with Black Company. I have an indentured servant, a serf even on her org. Oh, you're just doing your duty, alright? You're doing your duty as you're doing your duty as Mika. Olga told you to do it. Think of all the views he'd get though. What if he crashes out? That's true. That's true. But then I did say, Flapjack would be good on like Twitch or something. He'd be a good Apex content creator. Would he be a good Apex what's the word? Tournament player. That's different. It's completely different. So over the training arc. Why don't you stop playing with him, Ganit? I imagine Layson would be hasting in the stage and I would Wolverine leap over to him. I would actually give up a llama to watch that. Imagine Layson and Flapjack on stage. Flapjack and Layson just rage baiting each other, and then Layson starts slinging slurs. Flapjack starts ulting. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, it's so funny when it happens in Discord. So like seeing it on the main stage would be the best. I'll do LGS for the least and a third. You should, honestly, I feel like you could do it, Mono. You could. I've already roped Ganit. You've already roped Ganit into Apex? There you go. You got your 3. You got Ganit, Flapjack, and Layson. Go into the qualifiers. Do it. If you guys if you haven't heard Flapjack crash out, it's so good. It's so funny. He goes like full Irish. It's so funny. It's the funniest thing in the world. Layson's last word of this thing onto his mic before stringing together a convoluted sentence of scenes. He's not even Eminem can repeat his body image. He'll start off with saying, respectfully. Ah, you guys are so funny. You're so silly. Anyway, right. This has to be a short stream. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. My alarm rings in 2 hours. I need at least 2 hours of sleep. I've been awake for over 24 hours. Guys, stop talking! I'm busy! Anyway, right. Just to give you an update, I'm gonna make my schedule now before I go to bed. Guys, I miss chatting. I miss streaming. I'm gonna have to find a way to stream. I'm gonna have to do it. There's no way. I can't live without streaming, I think. Short hair, cute. Hi, Yoko. Yes, I cut my hair. I cut it. It's cut now. I've got a short hair now. I miss streaming. I need to figure out a way. I need to figure out something. Pray that I can get a job that's not gonna kill me and I can actually have time to stream or something. Streaming is so fun. Hanging out with you guys is so fun. I gotta just stream full time. Why? I hope that good luck actually happens this year. Please give me good luck. Please. Japanese gods, give me good luck, please. Hacker for hire. Hacker for hire, anyone. I don't know.
$20 has been fished from Zaku. Thanks for keeping this server running. Thank you for the stream. Missed the yapping a lot. Good luck for your upcoming tasks.
Thank you, my kitten. Pat, pat, pat. Thank you so much. I'm patting your head right now. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the server contribution. Well, us little chips will gather together and pray for your luck. You guys need to make a summoning circle. Well, I will release my schedule this week. Maybe another gorilla at some point. I'm not sure. Most likely, probably not. But in exciting news, I will release my original song this week. Isn't that exciting? So I will be streaming before the original song so we can like raid into it. It's a shame because I feel like I have a lot of viewers today and I'm hoping I should have done it today. I should have uploaded it today. Oh, please, lots of viewers. I don't know who you are, but can you please come back this week before my next stream, which is probably gonna be around the same time, so we can raid into my new original song. Please, let's all watch it together, please. Remember, if you like my content, twiddles fingers, tucks hair shyly behind my ear, kicks feet, looks down, blushes. If you like my content, you can always subscribe to my channel. That's free. You can do that right now. Yeah, you can subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 15,000 subscribers. That would make me very happy. So blushes and tucks hair behind ear again and looks up shyly. It would be really, really cool if you could, like, you know, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, that'd be really nice. God, I don't think it's working. I don't think anyone wants to subscribe. But anyway, yeah, if you guys can like come and watch me before me going into the watch party for my original song, I would really appreciate that. So much appreciate that. I'm excited. But that's your gift. That's the parting gift this week. Come back with a song, viewers, or else. Yeah, or else my kitten will pull out the gun. Shoot something. Not you, of course. Shoot something. I got one of your tweets recommended to me on Twitter, if that means anything. Like, they sent a whole notification? Buh. That's... wow, okay. Speaking of that, though, did you see my tweet? The stacked vertical image one? Did you see that one? Kind of blew up a bit. That one kind of popped off. It got like 6.9. Why can't it get 7,000? Why does it have to be an odd number like that? Anyway, it got 6.9 thousand likes, guys. I'm famous. Guys, it's not me that changed. It's you. See, fame doesn't change me. Fame changes you guys. I'm still the same person as I always was. You guys, yeah. I think you need to look internally. See, I get all these, you know, I get all these numbers. I'm a pretty big deal now. I get YouTubers talking about me, people talking about me on Reddit. But you see, I'm always the same person. I'm always the Leviathan. The great, mighty Leviathan. And I always stay humble. That'll be me. That'll be Leviathan. That'll be me. That'll be humbleness. It's in the video linked as well. That tweet. There's no way. Okay, if they put that in a news video, that'd be really funny. You should make the first ever Triggerfish Tumblr. Tumblr still exists? I don't believe you. Remember as we hit 5 million? Guys, you think I haven't already hit 5 million? I'm on Kick, stupid. I already have 10 million on Kick. I'm already so famous. It's just YouTube. But I keep it humble for you guys, because if I become too famous here, you guys will feel bad and feel left out. I've got art on Tumblr? There is no way. There is no... Get it? Send the link in the Discord right now or you're lying. There is no way to talk about me on Tumblr. Tumblr doesn't even exist! You are not telling the truth. I don't believe you. Oh, we're just a side piece? Did I not make that clear already? The kick chips come first? Yeah, the kick chips come first. Anyway, guys, right, I have been yapping too much. I have been talking, and I should not be talking. I should be working on loads of things right now, like the schedule. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I see Roka is streaming right now. I'm gonna raid into Roka. Okay, it's 5 AM. It is 5 AM. I'm tired as hell, but I've got so much to do. I'm gonna make the schedule. There is a tub. I didn't even know tub still exists. I'm being so genuine. Alright, thank you so much for popping by, Colin, even though you're so busy with work. Mr. Fire started his day watching me. See, guys, aren't the chips the best? You too can be a chip if you subscribe to my channel. You hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. You too can become a chip. Alright, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Sorry for this really short stream, uncharacteristically short stream. But the next stream is gonna be a little bit of a... Maybe a karaoke or something. Yeah. I'm gonna be raiding into my original song. Chat, can we get 5 likes? But yeah, I'll see you guys at some point this week. I'll make the schedule and I'll let you guys know. And I will see you then. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I have to go. Bye, everyone. It's time to finish this. Oh, I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. Okay, I'm going. You guys didn't glaze my hair. You guys didn't glaze my hair. Glaze my hair first and I'll leave. Glaze my hair first and then I'll leave. I'm gonna stand up on my chair. What do you guys think of my hair? I'm gonna stand here next to my chair. No, wait, I'm behind my monitor. Let me stand here. What do you guys think of my hair? Do you think it's cute? Huh? First thing I said was sick haircut, bro, but you only said 1 message and not 10. It's cute. Okay, then I leave, I disappear. I might disappear. do.